What's good with it, y'all? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. We back with another one. Smash that like button, sub to the channel. Let's get to it, man. So we talk topic of discussion today, man. We talking about the Phoenix Suns. Breaking news or not so breaking news, however you want to look at it, man. Frank Vogel being fired, being dismissed, his services no longer needed, however you want to coin it or phrase it. After going, just last or this season, 49 win season. And obviously, we all know the Minnesota Timberwolves swept them in the playoffs, first round exit for them, as far as for the Suns. And you know, I guess the NBA coaches nowadays, man, they might as well be professional scapegoats. They shouldn't even be called coaches at this point. They should be professional scapegoats. Every single time something don't go right, man, they get about. They the ones that get put out of office. They got to understand that there's situations where you can be out coached or and certain like strategic ties and stuff like that. But the coach isn't the one that's lacing it up and they out there on the court. It's the coach's job to have them prepared, as prepared as they can, and with a game plan to win. It's the actual player's job to go out there and execute that game plan and put it into fruition. You know what I mean? So for me, I don't think he needed to be fired. I just think they needed to address the elephant in the room, which is you have a Devin Booker who plays absolutely no defense, great offensively, trash on defense, but talks as if he does, you know what I'm saying? He is a beast on both sides of the coin, which he's not. Offensively, hell, I can even say he a little flawed in my book. I mean, his handle is trash. People can at me or debate me on that if you want to. If you think I'm lying, go pull up some Devin Booker highlights and you tell me when you see him handling the ball how it's a confidence point of him, you know what I'm saying, got a handle. He has a get to his spot type of handle, which is one or two hard dribbles one way and then he pulling up. It's not necessarily something he gonna break you down and get to a spot. He doesn't have a Jordan or a Kobe or Tracy McGrady type handle to get you in them places. And I name those guards because they roughly all around the same. He around the same size as them. You know, so I could throw Brandon Roy in there as another example of a person that had a handle that could actually get you up out of get shake and bake you to a spot to where he wanted to go, and not necessarily two hard dribbles to get to one of those areas. You know what I mean? Devin Booker doesn't have that, but he talks as if he's absolutely above all and extremely elite. And it's like his game still has holes in it as well. Bradley Booker, I'm sorry, Bradley Bill. I'm just getting them damn names mixed up. Bradley Bill in this situation, man, where he just didn't look the same. He didn't look confident in his shot. He didn't look confident when it comes to the offensive side of things. He didn't look the same as the Bradley Bill in Washington. I mean, I know he was battling injuries all season, so I somewhat give him a pass because when he ain't hurt, man, Bradley Bill he is a dog and he compete on both ends, so he gets a pass from me. Kevin Durant did exactly what Kevin Durant always does: scores efficiently, tries to protect the rim, tries to do a little bit of everything as much as he can. And he can only, you know what I mean? So he gets somewhat of it. The rest of it is Grayson Allen was hurt. So that obviously hurt their game scheme and their game plan and how they are as a team. It hurt tremendously for them. So they had to make adjustments, had to play players they normally would, minutes being dispersed differently and things of that nature. So all of these things goes into effect. It is mind boggling to me that the Phoenix Suns hit the panic button and decided to move on from Frank Vogel. You know what I mean? They fired Monty Williams. Obviously, they lost in the NBA Finals. Then ended up breaking up that team, sending Aiden somewhere, and some other players being, you know what I'm saying, moved around and things of that nature, right? So the Phoenix Suns is hitting the panic button. It's just at some point they're gonna have to look in the mirror of these players and be like, hey, you got to have that conversation. You got to look at the overall picture of it. I'm not advocating and saying Frank Vogel is the best coach of them out there, nothing like that. But he isn't the worst either. His team was in a situation where they just went up against another team that was better than them. Plain and simple. I don't think that man should have lost his job. But again, man, they're professional scapegoats. That's an easy way to put it. Now they shouldn't even be called coaches. They should be called professional scapegoats. No other way around it, man. It's getting to a point now where people are gonna start saying the NBA is a joke. You know what I mean? People losing their jobs because of these players is not executing or these players is not, saying fulfilling what they part of the bargain, which is the coach's job is the coach and the player's job is to play. You know what I'm saying? If your player is getting outplayed, but you're doing the best coaching you can do, like what the hell are you supposed to do with that? You know what I mean? Like that's literally tying your hands behind your back and letting somebody punch you in the face type thing. Like that's wild to me. But yeah, so again, breaking news. I'm sure it's already done made the airwaves and all that stuff. But Frank Vogel losing his job. I'm just giving my reaction to the point of, as to losing his job and other coaches losing their job. I can say this. I did say for Darvin Ham that, you know what I'm saying, to get him out of there because he wasn't the right coach for that specific that type of team. He wasn't the right coach. And I was saying that before the playoffs or before any of that. You know what I mean? I was saying that he still isn't the right coach for that team because he never had the locker room. You need a coach that LeBron is going to respect. You know what I mean? That's the only way, and it's only a handful to a couple of them that he actually respects. And Darvin Ham wasn't one of them. You know, so that's why you're getting cryptic messages or cryptic little subliminals from AD or LeBron and other players. You know what I'm saying? D'Lo and all these guys throwing subliminals at him and stuff like that because the writing's on the wall, bro. Like I don't know what else to really say about that. I already knew he was out of there. He knew it. I'm sure he knew it before anybody else, and I knew it before he even knew it that he was out of there. The moment he decided they named him the head coach, I knew it was only a matter of time. He was on the clock and the hot seat. So yeah, man. So it's one of those things. It's becoming a norm at this point, and we're going. I think you're gonna hear an uproar at some point from the coaches, man. Or you're gonna see a lack of individuals looking to want to go out there and become head coaches of these marquee teams or in the NBA. There's gonna be a shortage or a drought coming up soon. Guarantee it, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. How do y'all feel about these coaches being professional scapegoats, getting fired and let go due to the fact of these players? Some of these players are these the team out there letting these coaches down when the coach could be doing the best job they possibly can, but their players just getting outplayed. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all comments. And I appreciate y'all coming through and I'll be back with y'all another one, man. We up out of here.